Today we're going to be talking about, the market is super unpredictable, as we all know. We've been in depression for a long fucking time, or let's say extreme fear, been below 20. And for most of you who's been in crypto, like me for quite a while, you have these bloody bags, they're down, you're holding them, and you kind of feel like your hands are tied. Maybe or by now I'm guessing you've probably invested all you can, or there's a good chance. You just don't have any fresh cash to put in, and you definitely don't want to sell now. I mean, that would be the worst thing you could possibly do when we're in extreme fear. That's the time to be buying more. So obviously, if you have cash, you can DCA in pretty much every day because the bottom is impossible to time. Yeah, looks like there's a good chance we'll be going up. It might not be till December now. Earlier I thought it was November. Now it keeps getting pushed back. Looks like probably the real upcycle won't start until December. But the purpose of this video is, with all that said, okay, what do you do now? Let's say you've already put in all you have. You don't want to sell, but you just have all this crypto sitting there, and it's just kind of like sitting around. It's like buying a gold bar. It's like, okay, great. And for the long term, it'll go higher. But in the short term, it's just, you're kind of just stuck with this gold bar and can't do anything for you. But crypto, it's a little bit better than gold in this sense, because there are a few things you can do with crypto to actually earn you money passively while you're waiting. So we're going to be discussing a couple of those just real quick, kind of like over surface level stuff. And then maybe in a future video, if there's interest, if you guys would like, I can actually do a deep dive on some of these ways that you can earn interest. But I just want to bring this stuff to your attention in case you just have this crypto sitting in wallets or sitting on an exchange doing absolutely zero squat for you. And yeah, so how can you make money? What can you do with it? All right, so one thing is, and I've mentioned this on a couple of my past videos, is you can always take out, hey Warrior, how's it going, man? Feel free to ask questions while I'm doing this, since this is like you're the only one here. I just started. But yeah, I'm going into, in case you missed the first part, I'm going into what you can do with crypto while you're waiting for the real bull run to start, right? We all have altcoin bags that are just kind of sitting there and we're waiting for them to go up. Meanwhile, what do you do? So one thing is, I've mentioned in past videos, you can get a low leverage loan. Now, you have to be very, very careful. Oh, hey, Euros. Hey, how's it going, man? Said hi. Oh, hey. So yeah, a low leverage loan, and by that I mean, like, I recommend obviously the lower leverage the better, because then it's less likely to go bust when we have drops like we have been. But maybe like 10 to 20%. If you want to be really safe, yeah, let's say just keep it under 20%. The lower LTV, the better percentage wise. Yeah, man, I'm good. Just talking about this stuff. Yeah, sunglasses. No, I just originally I'm going a little bit off track, but since you guys are here, I'm happy to talk a little bit. So originally this was a faceless channel. If you look at all my earlier videos, been doing it for quite a while now. I didn't even put my face on it at all. And then I was like, you know what, screw it. I prefer talking off the cuff. It's more fun. And I like showing my face, but I don't really want to show my full face. So this is me being semi-anonymous, just because it's related to crypto and money and whatever. But yeah, so that's why. And I think it looks cool. It also gives my channel or my face like a unique kind of image. Then I can kind of use that for thumbnails and stuff and have it as like my logo, so to speak. So it's kind of like branding. I guess you can call it branding. Yeah. Send me super chat. Dude, I think super chats I think you have to have like 1,000, correct me if I'm wrong, you have to have 1,000 subscribers or more, and I've got about a couple hundred, so I have a pretty small channel, like as far as like getting monetized and stuff. I think you have to hit 1K subscribers. So yeah. So anyway, we'll go back to So you can take out a low leverage loan, and that way you can get cash or stable coins immediately and still have very, very, very low risk of your cryptos going away, or the loan going bust, because you're going to have much more collateral versus the loan you're taking out. And then the other way is our platforms, and actually Nexo is one of my favorite. By the way, I'm not getting paid anything at all. I don't get anything out of this. I'm just recommending them because I've used them for years and I like them. So Nexo, for instance, is an OG centralized loan platform, and they also pay you interest too. And it is basically the only major platform that I know of that didn't go bankrupt during the whole FTX debacle of a few years ago. So right, FTX went down, BlockFi went down, Celsius went down. I mean, that was all over the news. If you guys were in crypto, you probably have heard about it. And Nexo was around too, but Nexo was actually, I was a little concerned. I mean, everything else was going boo, 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 like, but Nexo stayed around. So I generally trust them more than any other centralized platform. Also, their customer support has been great. I have an account manager there. Actually, I had a couple over the last couple of years, and they've both been really cool guys. Like, just someone, it's nice to like not only shoot the shit with, but like they really know what they're talking about. They're really there to help. And they're not like, I don't get the sense like they're trying to sell me on something. They just want to help me answer questions and whatever. So yeah, Nexo, I like them because you can take out loans and they also pay you interest. Besides that, price Bitcoin to dude, it's probably manipulation at this point. There's always some reasons. So I just got asked in the chat for people watching this, why is Bitcoin going down? And there's always some, news reason in the news. Oh, because of tariffs. Oh, because of this deal of the China banning it, there's always some bullshit excuse, but really it's just a reason for manipulators to step in and drive the price down or up. So yeah, it's just the market's going to do what it's going to do. You just have to hang in there, and it's a bit. In the end, it's kind of a giant, as water's above, one of my favorite YouTubers says, it's a giant prana harvest. So meaning that they're just trying to suck your energy and time and get you worried about thinking, oh, why is this happening? Oh, and you just waste your whole life. So I've learned, I mean, you got to you'll check things, but every now and then, but just get on with your life and just be as patient as you can. Unless you're like scalp trading that, or like you have high leverage shit, and that's a whole nother story, then you really do have to spend time, which is why I don't recommend it for most people. Hey, Pirate. Oh, I'm so popular today. Sending all the love and smiles from the universe. Keep going, doing the right thing. Hey, thank you. Same to you. Beautiful soul. Yes, you're also a beautiful soul for watching my channel, of course. By the way, if you guys aren't already, like and subscribe really helps the channel. Like you can see, I'm a small but growing channel, keeping it real here. So yeah, that really helps. That's all I ask. It's not monetized in any way. I just like helping folks, doing whenever I can to share my knowledge. I've been in the crypto game since 2016, and doesn't mean I'm far from perfect. I'll still make mistakes all the time, but each time, I learn, I go stronger, and I'm still here. I'm still sticking around. That's the main thing. And then we have Warrior said there's a chance of it increasing in the future. Well, yeah, of course, definitely is. And that's, I know I'm getting sidetracked for the original video, but I'm happy since you guys are chatting. I'm happy to talk to you guys. Yeah, and the reason why I'm so confident that Bitcoin will go up in the future, even though the timing is insanely impossible to predict, but it's not over. The bull run isn't over, is because everything else did, right? Stock market kept hitting all new all-time highs. Gold went on the most insane run of its entire existence, pretty much, of our lifetimes for sure. And historically, Bitcoin will always follow the stock market and gold, but it hasn't yet. So it's just a matter of time. It's probably easier for, let's say, the big money to manipulate Bitcoin versus those other assets because there's less money in Bitcoin versus the stock market, and it's a digital asset, so it's easier to kind of like mess with. People have leverage that a lot more than they do with gold. So yeah, Bitcoin is just easier to push up and down, and people get really into the news and emotional. And, oh, it's going down. Oh, it's over. And you have influencers coming out and telling you bullshit about it and why it's the bull run's over. But yeah, no, I get it. During these times when it just keeps going down and down, and again, even longer than I thought we would be by November sometime. I thought we would actually have a significant start to move up, and we've just been chopping and basically been going down so far. So yeah, I was wrong about that, but there's most other respected analysts were also not right. So it just shows you you can make your best guess about things, and even some of the guys I follow are right a lot more than they're not. But no one's perfect. But the only thing I am confident about now, I'm thinking, okay, the actual up move will be in December, but I am confident that it will be, if not December, January. I mean, it's going to be sometime, because again, those other large, world assets, let's call them gold and the stock market, have all hit new all-time highs and have all gone on their bull runs. There's literally zero. I don't see. I think it's basically impossible that Bitcoin won't follow at some point, especially given Bitcoin's incredibly amazing track record of being like the most, the biggest, how do I say this? The asset that's gone up the most of all time, like ever, from like a couple pennies to, 120 plus K. No other asset has ever increased in value that much, like ever. So yeah, so I don't see why Bitcoin would just be over now, especially with the investment and the infrastructure that's being built out. Trump putting out new laws about it, or just the government, different governments having regulations, and I mean, there's no way it's just gonna like just go away now, or just go down forever. It's just impossible. So yeah, just you have to be patient, hang in there. And Ana, I like, that's an interesting face. It looks like the Incredible Hulk laughing because it's green. Okay, so got sidetracked, but it's cool. Where was I at? Oh, so yeah. So what to do with your crypto? Now if you're like me, you're just holding it. You're waiting for this bull run to start, or just for it to, especially the alts. Okay, Bitcoin's one thing that did hit an all-time high relatively recently, but the alts have done, except for privacy coins and a few other random ones, the vast majority have done shit. So while you're waiting, especially with still larger cap, let's say blue chip alts like Doge, Litecoin, you have like the good ones, obviously Ethereum, right? That's a no-brainer. Yeah, besides Nexo, there are other platforms as well where you can hold them and earn interest. Some of them are centralized. Again, Nexo is an example. uHodler is another one. I'm not quite as big of a fan as that. I haven't used it as much, but they don't seem to be giving as competitive of rates there. But then there are also decentralized ones, like Aave is probably the most, I would recommend Aave out of all the DeFi platforms. For loans, you can take out loans on cryptos, and you can also just earn interest. So both want, either way, you can use Aave. And that way, and it connects with your, through MetaMask, you can connect with your Ledger or your Trezor if you're using, so that come with a couple of the most established, safe, secure, largest crypto hardware wallets. So it connects with your wallet. It's very safe. And then you don't run, then you can fully sleep at night. And even though, again, I think Nexo is, from my experience, has been around for years and one of the most safe and established centralized platforms, in the end, they're still centralized. And theoretically, they could just close tomorrow and you'd be okay. Maybe there'd be some class action lawsuit, but you're kind of screwed. So yeah, just don't keep, just keep your finances, your crypto spread out. Just be safe about it. Always keep some in cold storage. That's like the most safe and secure, like putting in a bank vault. And I was going to say you wouldn't earn interest in cold storage, except if you have a crypto that can be staked. Yeah. If you have a crypto that can be staked, like Avalanche, Atom, Cosmos, like those layer 1, layer 2 chains, obviously Ethereum now, then you can, Tezos, whatever. There's a bunch of cryptos that you can stake and still earn just by on-chain staking, earn something from that. But otherwise, yeah, even if you don't earn money, like if it's Litecoin, for instance, you could just put it in your wallet, and then that way, it'll be super, super long-term, super safe. So yeah, in conclusion, that's what I would do, or that's what I am doing. I'm keeping a large chunk in cold wallets, not even earning interest. I don't care because that's super long-term. I just know it'll go up someday. And then I do have some I'm staking, like Avalanche is one of my favorites. Oh, Near Protocol, another great one to stake. And then I said, like, I use Nexo, and I was using Coinrabbit. That's another platform. They don't pay interest as far as I know, but just for loans. And what I like about Coinrabbit is they're the only one, as far as I know, that does Layla, message retracted, that they do. You don't have to register at all. So you don't put your ID, you don't put your name. Literally, you just put your email, and you can do like 2FA, and that's it. And you can get loans from it. They don't check your credit score or private information. So Coinrabbit is pretty cool for that. Their interest rates are okay, maybe 11%. I haven't checked it recently, but I was using that for a while. So yeah. So okay. In conclusion, if you guys have any other questions, by the way, before I end the stream, shout them out now. Happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll just wrap this up by saying, yeah, hang in there, guys. If you want to earn something, you got the staking. Aave is my favorite decentralized platform for that, and loans. And then Nexo is my favorite centralized one. And again, I don't earn anything. They're not telling me to, mention them. I'm just saying it because I've used them for years and I've had a good experience. So yeah, Netflix and chill sounds good, Billy. Cool. All right, guys. Well, if there aren't any other questions, yeah, hang in there, and I'll just say not just mine, but from some of the respected analysts I follow, it looks like we probably, November will be it continuing to be choppy. Maybe we haven't even hit the low. Maybe 85K is a low. No one really knows, but we've already been in extreme fear for several days in a row. So we're definitely due for a bounce. That's one thing that's more and more likely. But I think the serious up move won't probably start till December. And then it gets really exciting and people are going to go crazy about crypto and all that stuff again in 2026. So January, February, March, Q1 of 2026. That's when we actually see what we would call a real bull run for the alts. Right, and finally them catching up, Bitcoin dominance dropping, all that good stuff. But we've been waiting for like this entire fucking year. It probably won't really start until 2026 and beyond. So yeah, fingers crossed. Hope this video is helpful. Thanks guys for watching, for hanging out. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And then I'll link to this in the video when I publish this on my channel with the links to the sites I mentioned. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I'm here for you. Oh, last thing. I have a free Discord that just, again, to hang out, meet other like-minded folks into crypto. We share charts, we share, news, opinions. I'll tell you sometimes when I'm buying or selling something. Keep in mind, I have basic common crypto sense, but yeah, I'm not like a trading professional. That's 95% of traders end up losing anyway. It's only the very top, or maybe 98%. It's only the very top few. That's why I recommend just buying and holding for the vast majority of folks, including myself. So yeah, okay. Well, this has been 17 minutes. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. I could just talk crypto all day. Well, I'll do this again soon. Yeah, I like this format a lot more than, like, let's say, the prepared videos. It's more fun for me, at least. Okay, guys. Keep it real, and catch you on the flip side. I need like a nice exit, like peace out, A-Town, or I don't know. We'll work. It's a work in progress. We'll figure something out. All right. See you guys.